What's up, world? This is your boy Clay D, and I'm here with the next episode, the 12th episode of Struggle and Overcome. Listen, today I want to talk to you guys about opportunity. Opportunity knocks on the door of those who are prepared. The question is, will you hear the knock? Will you answer? Opportunity doesn't come in standardized packaging. It's not airlifted and dropped at the end of a phone call. For most of us, it's not wrapped up in a gift and placed under the tree like for Christmas. And opportunity is not found by the complacent. You actually have to put in work. You actually have to be prepared. There's actually sweat involved and tears involved and sometimes blood involved in the search for opportunity. Opportunities are oftentimes not able to be seen. They're not often recognized. They're usually hidden in troubled times and can often be mistaken for complications and distractions and discouragements, confusion and difficulties. You ever thought that maybe whenever your spouse, your significant other gets to crying and nagging and complaining and all you want to do is scream, but in reality, if you paid attention, if you just listen, that may be your opportunity to actually hear what they're saying, and maybe your opportunity to be able to correct the issues within your relationship. Leaders, they find opportunities in the midst of difficulties. I remember when I was in the military doing my Warriors leadership training. We were in the middle of a field training exercise when all hell broke loose, taking enemy fire from both sides. Our platoon guide at the time froze with everyone that was under them looking up to them for direction. I stepped up and placed into action orders that got us from A to Z, and as a result of my courage, as a result of me taking that opportunity to put in work, for me taking the opportunity to try to move us ahead, to try to save lives, I was chosen out of the class to go to the leadership board. Imagine what could unfold if you stepped up to the plate when your captain and your leader didn't show up to the game. Think about the things that unfolded and manifested when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. decided to paint a picture of what civil rights could actually look like. Think about the opportunities that could unfold in your relationship if you took ownership for all your mistakes, if you took ownership for all your faults, if you took ownership for the fact that you were difficult, or for the fact that you weren't listening, or for the fact that you weren't talking, or the fact that you weren't compassionate enough. Look, think about the opportunities that could unfold if only you were more involved in your relationship. In order for you to effectively use opportunities, you actually have to practice. You actually have to be prepared in order to receive an opportunity. Your life, whether it's good or bad, is not dictated in the fourth quarter. It's based on how you play every quarter, every down, every inch. But if you don't play all four quarters, if you relax in the first and the second quarter, and think that you can come in the third and fourth and try to pick up where you slack at, you will lose the game of life. Opportunity does not allow for experimentation. You don't have time for the partying. You don't have time for the drugs. You don't have time for the alcohol. You can't try out for the Olympic swim team if you don't know how to swim. You would not be selected for the board if you've never studied. You can't be a surgeon without first getting a bachelor's degree. You have to start lifting weights before you become a bodybuilder. You have to know your way around an engine before you can call yourself a mechanic. And if you don't know the plays, how could you ever expect to get into the game? Listen, I can't speak on failure if I've never failed before. I can't talk about the hustle if my pops gave me everything my entire life. I can't experience if I've never been tried, and I can't succeed if I never first practice. Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes permanent. And if you're prepared when the opportunity comes, then you have a chance to change your life for the rest of your life. All I want you to do is understand that opportunities will come in your lifetime. In order for your gift to be truly manifested, in order for you to actually produce, in order for you to grow, you have to maximize every chance you get when you receive an opportunity. And the only way to maximize the chances of you pushing through, pumping out those opportunities, and the only way for you to use your opportunities to the best of your advantage, to the best of your ability, is if you are prepared, is if you practice, is if you stay alert, you stay alive. And if you're always prepared, you will never have to get ready. The life you want to live must be created. If you want it, it's yours. Take it. It's that simple.